Quick disclaimer before the video starts is this video is split up into two parts. And part one is the start of Highbuilds, part two is the actual combinations. This first move is the one I do the most often. It's also the easiest. You start out placing two walls and a ramp to the side, as shown here. Then, once you place the walls and the ramp, you catch yourself by placing another ramp and more walls. While at the beginning, you should probably repeat this pattern a few times to get it down, because it can be challenging, but it should be very easy to get down. This is how it looks like in fast motion. This next high build I'm about to show you guys is a very easy one. Start by editing a cone and going into a simple high build. It is very simple and it's very good for beginners. I don't do it in videos because I don't like it that much, but it's very useful. Here is another example. This move right here is a little bit more challenging than the last two, but it's not that hard. Begin by double ramping out, editing a ramp in half, and placing a cone, and then editing it. Then do the high build I just showed you guys. This move is extremely flashy, and it does not take a lot of edits, like some moves on this list. Here is another example of the move. This move is one of the most difficult on this list. Place two walls, a cone, another wall, and another cone. Edit the cone mid-jump, and then go into more high builds. This move is very difficult, and many of you won't get it first try, but it's extremely flashy when done correct. Here's another example. These next two starts are both side jump starts. For this one, do a side jump while placing two ramps over your head. You must place the ramps first though. Then you can continue into more high builds. This one you can change up a lot after the initial side jumps. I will show you again, but slow down. This is going to be the final start for today's video. Do a side jump and place 4 walls and 2 ramps. Catch yourself and then place a cone. Enter the cone through the ramp and then go into more high builds. Here is another example, but slow down. This is going to be the first variation I'll show you guys. With the basic start, place 4 cones. This move can look very intimidating, but it's very simple once done. The hardest part in this move that people find is placing the cones. For placing the cones though, it's not about looking up, you have to look more downwards. If you look more downwards, you can place the cones. You can't look up, you have to look more down. This variation is a little bit more simpler than the last one, but still very flashy. With a basic start, place 2 ramps and catch yourself, and then do a high build with a cone, and then you can continue into another high build. Once again, you are using a cone here, which means you have to look down when you go for that high build with the cone. So start off, 2 ramps out to the side, and catching yourself. Then, place the ramp, then the cone, and then catch yourself over. Remember to look down when you place the walls. Then, you can finish the move off with 1 more high build. If you want, you can continue and place another cone. This following sequence of builds might be the most important to learn if you're trying to get a high building. Here, we're starting with a normal start and just going into some normal high builds, but the only difference is we're adding cones. Because we add these cones, we can change direction, and this is how we can go infinitely. Because we're adding cones, make sure to look more downwards, or the cone won't place at all. For this move, you place the ramp, then the cone, and then you catch yourself. You can now rinse and repeat this move as many times as you like. This move might be one of the flashiest and hardest on the list. Start with a high build while adding a cone to it. Off that cone, do another earlier sequence. Now you can continue high building as much as you like. When we slow the move down, we can see how we place the cone and then the walls. Then when we do the 4 cones, we go in a circle and looking downwards. Then we can build off the walls and do another high build. This is an extra start that I added. Here, do a quadruple edit, so a double edit and another double edit. Then do a high build with a cone, and then you can continue doing high builds. So we begin with a double edit, go to the side, and do another double edit. Here, place the ramp, cone, and catch yourself through walls, and now we can continue doing high builds as long as we want. There's of course a lot of variations with this. This move is a variation of the side jump I showed you guys earlier. Start by doing the side jump normally, but instead of extending 2 ramps, place cones. Then you can continue into more high builds as you wish. Start by placing the walls, and then placing the ramp, but this time place cones to the side. At this point, now you can do any variation you have learned so far in the video. If you made it this far into the video, I want to thank you, and hopefully I taught you a little bit on how to high build. The support recently has been amazing, and I love you all. Thank you guys so much for this, it means so much to me.